And now, taking the court, your Indianapolis Cabalions!
Whoa, whoa! Are you trying to get us taken down? Are you trying to get us copyright claimed? Now, without any further ado, your 2021 Indianapolis Cabalions. What is going on, guys? Helios the God back at it again with another video for you. It's been about 3 years, but you know, I joined a Pokemon Draft League and I decided this is going to be my return to YouTube. But before we get into this, make sure to smash that subscribe button, fucking strangle that like button, and then click the link in the Discord to join the John Squad server. Let's get right into it. First up in our International Competitive Pokemon League draft is Ursulfu Single Strike. This mon hits harder than my fucking dad. This is an absolute powerhouse. It's incredibly versatile with its sets. Like, you can do an all-out offensive attacker with stuff like Wicked Blow, Close Combat, a Poison Jab, Iron Head if you need it. It's just things like Sub Punch. It's incredible. Not to mention that Unseen Fist will absolutely decimate anything that tries to set up defensively. You think Cotton Guard's gonna stand up against my dad's fucking giant arm? No, it's not. And probably the best thing about this Pokemon is that he's an absolute himbo. Now I'm talking daddy shit. Now, next up on the roster, we've got the beautiful, the stunning, the moon-blasting monster known only as Toppoofini. Now, not only are we impressed by her impressive defense and special defense stats, this beast of a mon comes in with Misty Surge, prevents all types of status ailments throughout the entire battlefield as long as it is up, which is usually going to be 5 to 8 turns. She also boasts a more than impressive move pool with things like Muddy Water, Moonblast, Calm Mind for the setup, and then sleeper hits like Trick and Soak. And now we're looking at the spiky barb boy himself, Ferrothorn. Man, I just need a good old boost of serotonin. Now, I don't even have to say it. This thing walls any physical mon with such purity, such ease. With Rocky Helmet plus Iron Barbs, you are doing 30% of each mon's maximum health provided they hit you directly. Of course. Now, on top of that, this thing does get the expected move pool. You know, you're looking at spikes and rocks, things like Knockoff, Leech Seed, and Power Whip, but it gets such sleeper hits like Gyro Ball and Thunder Wave. And if you're thinking about it, Worry Seed and Steel Roller. Nobody's expecting to bring Steel Roller on a Ferrothorn. Nobody. Not your mama, not your daddy, not your fucking your long-lost brother who you haven't seen in 15 years? Derek, if you're watching this, I'd love to link up. My Discord's in the description down below. And now on to our 4th round pick. This guy is an absolute powerhouse. You don't want to be catching any hands with the incredible, indubitable, the Crunchmeister himself. We're looking at Gyarados. He does such things as Intimidate. He's got Moxie. You're looking at access to things like Earthquake, Dragon Dance, Thunder Wave, Waterfall. This thing can do so much because it's a broken Gen 1 mon. You think you can switch in and go ham on a mon with Close Combat? Uh-oh, catch and Intimidate. But really, this thing's attack power is absolutely incredible. If I decided to build it more defensively even, you just find me switching in on it with Intimidate over and over and over. It is an absolute travesty that this thing does not get Flip Turn. Flip Turn Gyarados in Gen 9, please. If you agree with me, hit that like button. It's astonishing. It's fucking astonishing that I am in a Brooklyn accent and this thing doesn't get Flip Turn. And now our 5th round pick for the ICP inaugural season, we are looking at none other than a hentai fan's wet dream itself, the ever-lovingly sticky Goodra. Now, any physical mon that I think is going to be an absolute threat of speed in this league, I am going to be switching in with a gooey Goodra. Gooey, as many of you may know, if a move makes contact with Goodra, then it immediately goes to -1 speed. Another possibility, if someone's got a threatening grass type on his team, then I'm going Sap Sipper all the way. Now, everybody knows this thing's gonna Draco Meteor, Thunderbolt, Fire Blast, Sludge Bomb its way out of any given tough situation. But think about this. I am not a regular battler. This is my first draft league. I do not play competitive Pokemon at all. So I'm going to be doing things like giving this mon the elemental punches. I'm going to throw Skitter Smack Assault Vest on there just for shits and giggles. I'm going to Toxic Stall Goodra. Other coaches, if you're watching this, please don't get mad at me for Toxic Stall Goodra. I am actually not going to probably bring it because I'm not that guy. But for the most part, this guy is boasting an impressive special defense stat at 150 base special defense. So I will be bringing Assault Vest just to boost that up that much more. But the Assault Vest leftovers is probably going to be what I'm going to be doing with this thing for the most part. But who knows? Toxic Stall Goodra 2021. It's free real estate. And now for the thing that caused the hentai wet dream. We've got none other than our 6th round pick herself, Salazzle. Now, Salazzle has got an incredible special attack stat. I am going to be absolutely going ham on this thing, spamming things like Sludge Wave, Flamethrower. I'm probably going to be bringing a combination of Corrosion and Toxic to get rid of really threatening, like, Steel type and Poison type mons, just because I can. Choice Specs or Choice Scarf on this thing are absolutely going to help me not only outspeed, but one-hit just about anything on anybody's mons. It's going to be phenomenal. This thing really is going to be the answer to all of my fairy type problems. Just catch a Sludge Wave. Just catch a Sludge Wave. Catch a +2 Sludge Wave, because Nasty Plot is gonna mess your day up.
I'm coming for you and your Whimsicott, Dr. Slacking.
And now on to our next mon, which is none other than my favorite web setter in the game, Picka Vault. It's Picka Vault. Nobody's going to want to catch a T-Bolt from this thing. Volt Switch is going to give me a lot of momentum, and that's really all this mon is going to do. I mean, sure, I can predict like an Earthquake on something like my Salazzle and swap in so it doesn't do anything. Then maybe swap back into something else. I don't know. Sticky Webs is just too good for outspeeding other teams. My team is slow as hell. But if I get a Sticky Webs off, Ursulfu just clicks Wicked Blow and wins me games. And now for our 8th round pick, the Rock, the Ground, the first Pokemon to ever technically exist. It's Rhydon. Yeah, we're looking at this boy. He's got Lightning Rod, he's got Reckless, he's got Rockhead. Now I want to make one thing abundantly clear. Rhydon's defense stat is insane. Would I throw an Eviolite on him? Oh my goodness, this boy is going to grow in defensive strength to the ability where I can just run, I can run Scorching Sands on this thing if I really wanted to. Yes, everyone's going to be saying, oh, John, you should be running Rock Polish. You should be running Stone Edge. Stone Edge misses. Earthquake, great move. Doesn't hit flying types. You know what does hit flying types? Scorching Sands. I love the idea of burning something with something that shouldn't be able to burn. What was that? Scorching Sands is a ground type move and therefore flying type Pokemon can't be hit by it. I'm making a complete what of myself? And just like Gyarados, this thing does get a really sick move pool. We're looking at things like Thunder and Blizzard and Surf even on him. I don't understand why. It's a Gen 1 mon. That's why. And with a super high attack stat, things like Stone Edge and Earthquake are going to do massive amounts of damage. But if you look at things like even Dragon Tail, when I predict a stat boost, bro, game changer. This mon is going to be very important on my team. Now, we are almost done with this draft analysis, but right now, we're going to be moving on to number 9, the absolute monster of this team, the one mon that nobody is going to expect to be good because it is, what did I say? Slept on. It gets Anadarted. Anadarted? Anna farted. Anyway, we're going to, of course, Ursula. Ursula is an absolute legend here. In the Galar region, Ursula decided, hey, I'm gonna fucking die. And now it gets access to ghost type moves. Now, Ursula boasts an incredibly impressive special defense stat, as well as an incredible special attack stat. Nobody is going to be wanting to catch a stab shadow ball from this guy. And in addition to that, it gets access to something like, oh, I don't know, strength sap. You look at something like burning jealousy, which burns if I predict that something's going for, I don't know, a bulk up, a swords dance. Boom, you get a burn, you get a burn, you get a burn. And how can I forget about this thing's access to Perish Body? It's the only mon right now that's got Perish Body. That's right, we're forcing switch outs. In summation, nobody wants to get hit by this Pokemon. Now, rounding out our team is the table himself. That's right, kids, you guessed it. It's Avalugg. Now, I only drafted Avalugg for 2 reasons and 2 reasons alone. First, he's a Rapid Spin mon. I have very little hazard removal on the team, so this thing's going to be coming in clutch for that. But this thing also has a giant defense stat. So catching things like Body Press and then with its weight, Heavy Slam, it's going to hurt real bad. Now, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I appreciate you guys for doing so. If you want to get caught up with me in my daily life, best place to do that is in my Twitter, linked down below. If you want to become a part of the John Squad, you're going to need to do 2 things for me. You're going to hit that subscribe button and click that bell to know when I upload next, which I will be uploading 1 battle every week for the next several weeks, so stay tuned for that. And the second thing I need you to do is join the Discord server, baby. Link is right down below to join the John Squad Discord server. Now, please, please, please show the other coaches some love. They all are uploading draft analyses themselves or have already. All of their information is going to be linked in the description down below, as well as the server information for our ICP League server, where you can get the latest updates on battles and anything in the league. And last but not least, I need you to do me one more favor. Remember, don't be a Nazi, all right? We'll see you cuties in the next one.